Alrighty, 5D. This is from AP Calculus, free responses from the 2024 exam. So now, this right here, this is an interesting question because when I first read this one, my immediate reaction was that a lot of students would not recognize that this is a related rates problem and think that this is a particle in motion problem. But it's not, it's related rates. So the first thing you need to do here is think that you're going to be taking the derivative of this equation here, that's on our screen, with respect to this equation here, with respect to time, not with respect to x or with respect to y. That's why we're going to have these dx's and dx dt's and dy dt's versus the dy dx. So make sure if you're doing implicit differentiation, you're doing the derivative with respect to time, because that's what related rates problems tell us to do. So the first step here is take the derivative with respect to time. So we end up getting 3y squared times dy dt plus 2, and I always pull my 2 out here when I'm doing a product rule, and then we get dx dt, because we took the derivative of x times y plus x times dy dt. Again, this is with respect to time. So now if we go back to our problem, we see that this thing is decreasing at a rate of 2 units per second squared. And now what direction is that? That's in the y direction, so we have a negative 2 units per second. And that's going to be dy dt. And then it tells us that, hey, we have a point here, and the point tells us that x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 2. And of course, if we read this last piece, they want us to find the dx dt as our final answer. So when we end up doing all of this, we're solving for dx dt. We just plug and chug everything in here. So we got x equals 4, y equals 2, and dy dt is equal to our negative 2. We plug all of those in, and we end up coming down to 10. Don't forget our units. 10 units per second, because this right here is a rate. Now, again, this problem looked a little bit like it was asking about a particle in motion, but this was just a very simple related rates problem. I had a lot of questions about this one in my program, so I was happy that everyone now can understand exactly what was supposed to be done to solve this one. All right, so this is it. We're going to go to the next question here if you're still following the series. See you in the next one. Later.